Alright, so let's do this question. A car suspension system consists of a shock absorber and a coil spring. Imagine an engineer is installing a new shock absorber in a car. To ensure proper alignment and stability, the engineer needs to make sure that shock absorber is perpendicular to the car frame. If the engineer measures the length from coil spring that attaches to the top of the shock absorber is 12 centimeters, and the distance from the base of the shock absorber to the point where it connects to the shock absorber and coil spring to the car's frame is 9 centimeters, what is the length of the shock absorber? So firstly, what do they want? They want the length of the shock absorber. But this kind of gives us some clues. Before we even jump into anything, this gives a major clue here. It says the word perpendicular. So that already gives us that, tells us that the shock absorber and the car frame are, touching each other at a 90-degree angle. So if we look here, let's go to this question. Let's draw a little 90-degree angle right there. So I'm going to state this as my car frame. And this could be my shock absorber. Shock absorber. Okay. And then it says this, and then there's also coil spring, right? So this can be my coil spring. The hypotenuse can be my coil spring. So let's just write that down. Coil spring. Okay. Alright. So now let's put the measurements in as well. It says the shock absorber. It says that the length of the coil spring that attaches to the top of the shock absorber and from the top to top of the shock absorber is 12 centimeters. So this coil spring is 12 centimeters. Alright. Alright. And then it says the car frame is 9 centimeters right here, right? This car frame is 9 centimeters right there. So let's put the car centimeters 9 centimeters. Car frame is 9 centimeters. Alright. So now we have two pieces of information and we have one missing side. It's one of the legs. So it doesn't matter if I say B or A. It's one of those that are missing. So basically, we can use the Pythagorean theorem since it's a right angle triangle. We're given the hypotenuse and what are the legs. So let's do this. Simple question now. So all we have to do now is do that. So C squared. So start from here. Actually, I don't want to start like that. Let's start like this. So it makes more sense. A squared plus B squared is equal to my value of C squared. Now to isolate for A squared, what's going to happen is C squared, I'm going to subtract B squared from this side, I'm going to subtract B squared from that side. So C squared minus B squared is equal to A squared. Right? And now to just say for A, we're going to take the square root of C squared minus B squared. And this will give me my value of A. Alright? Alright, so let's plug all my values in. So square root of C squared, in this case, it's my hypotenuse, so this is my value of C, and this is my value of B. Okay, so C squared, so 12 centimeters squared, subtract B squared, which is 9 centimeters, subtract 9 centimeters squared is equal to my A value. So I can figure this out, square root of 144, because 12 times 12 is 144, subtract 81 centimeters, because 9 times 9 is 81, this will give me my value of A. Alright, so if we do 144 centimeters subtract 81 centimeters, we get, let's use our calculator here, 144 subtract 81, we get a value of 63 centimeters. So square root of 63 centimeters will give me my value of A. So therefore A is equal to square root of 63. If we use our calculator here, we get 7.93 centimeters. So from this we can say, therefore, from here, arrow here, therefore, the length of the shock absorber is 7.93 centimeters. There we go, and that's the answer to this question.